To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for, huh? It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm Keiichi Sato. My buddy, Akira Saita, got me to join this mixer party today. This is Ayami Shindo and Rieko Todoroki, and they're both office workers. I connected with Ayami through an app, and we figured, why not organize a mixer party? Oh, cool. Nice to meet you both.
Same here. OMG, you guys are super good looking. We both work for a staffing agency, but to be honest, it's pretty hard to connect with guys outside of work. Exactly. Dating someone at the office might seem thrilling, but then you remember you have to be careful about everything you do.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Me too. I'm not really into the idea of dating people I work with. The energy at the mixer was easygoing, and before long, our conversation shifted to what we desire in a romantic relationship.
To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
So, you're not concerned about things like having common beliefs or how compatible you'd be while living with your husband?
Those things matter too, but financial stability is kind of non-negotiable, right?
So, it's really about having that financial security and a solid income, huh? Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for. Same here. There's no chance I'm pulling in $10,000 each month.
Seriously? You only earn $1,800 a month? Yikes! That's pretty low.
Come on, a man's worth isn't only about his paycheck, right? It's really about creating a life together, not just about how much money he's pulling in right now.
But let's be real, $1,800 a month isn't a whole lot to get by on. Unless you're guaranteed to move up and earn more, surviving on that for a long time could be pretty tough.
I see. Makes sense, I guess. Look, I'm still pretty new in my career, and my pay is bound to increase. Plus, you can't really measure someone's value just by how much they earn.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
In the end, things got super uncomfortable, and the mixer just kind of died down without anyone heading to the second round. The next day, over at Tokimeki Staffing Agency's office, with the recent change in management, we now have a new CEO. I've heard he'll be making his way around the office soon. But first, I was thinking a few of us could drop by his office to introduce ourselves. Whoa, a change in leadership? I'm wondering what the new CEO is like.
Could they be super charismatic or something? I just hope it doesn't interfere with how the company runs.
I've been told he led the Days branch, and is great at turning things around. Apparently he's a quick thinker and a skilled leader. Yujiro, Ayami, and Rieko. Can I rely on you three to help me welcome our new CEO on behalf of our department?
Sure. Got it.
Sure thing. Excuse us. I'm Koji from the sales department. It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together. It's an honor, sir.
Wait, are you serious? Hold on. Isn't that the guy we saw at the mixer yesterday?
Nice to meet you all. I'm Keiichi Sato. Thanks for coming all the way here.
It just can't be. No way. You're Keiichi from last night's mixer, aren't you? What on earth are you doing here?
Ayami? Since we're in front of the CEO, let's try to stay on our best behavior. Oh, no worries at all. Actually, I know Ayami and Rieko. I didn't bring up that I was going to be the new CEO for your job back then, so I can see why that surprised you both.
No way! You're actually our new CEO?
Yep, it's true. Mr. Sato led the Days branch and did an incredible job, which is why he's now the CEO of our whole company back at the head office. I've been on his team since he was at Days branch, and believe me, he's the real deal.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So, does that mean the monthly salary you brought up yesterday was totally made up?
I thought that if I shared my actual salary, you wouldn't really see me for who I am. I can't really build a good connection with someone who's just chasing after the Mrs. CEO status, you know what I mean?
Mr. Sato really values real connections, even when it comes to his personal life.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wow, talk about a major plot twist.
It's hard to believe that Keiji is actually our new CEO.
Yeah, wild, right?
Hold on a sec. Were you guys chatting about the mixer party from yesterday?
No way! Maybe I should stick to dating people in the same industry after all.
Yeah, totally. They'd understand the job stress, plus they'd have a stable income.
Oh, really now? Well, how about grabbing drinks with me then?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I've actually been meaning to chat with you, Yujiro.
And so, Ayami and Rieko went out for drinks with Yujiro, but the next day. Hello there, Koji.
Excuse us.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Sato. What brings you here? Well, I've been giving it some thought, and I'm hoping to inspire a fresh way of thinking, especially within the sales department and the trainers for our temp staff.
Based on internal feedback and evaluations from HR, we'd like to address a few things with the sales department. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. I only just became the head of the sales department right before you got here, so I haven't had a moment to focus on shifting mindsets within our team. Great, then we'll get right to it. Ayami, it seems like you're having a hard time when it comes to interviewing our temp workers and really hearing them out.
Huh? I don't think that's true.
Well, HR's feedback shows that many temp workers felt uncomfortable where they were working. You should think about having more in-depth interviews to help place them in the right environments.
But if I dedicate even more time to those interviews with our temp workers, I won't have time for anything else. We have a lot of temp workers registered at our agency, and I'm already having a hard time managing my schedule. Where am I supposed to find this extra time?
I get that it's a bit much to interview every temp worker we bring in each time, but making sure those interviews are on point is essential. If you collect solid details about each temp from the start, it'll make things easier for you later.
Fine. I'll give it a shot, I guess.
And Rieko, it seems like your staffing plans and reports often have a few errors. If you put together more thorough plans and reports, it'll definitely make temp staffing easier down the line.
Really? No one has ever brought that up. Not even my old bosses.
Actually, some of the other employees told me that a few of your documents are missing key details.
Seriously? I thought I was doing pretty good with what I do.
If other employees are bringing it up, it's a sign that something isn't right. Putting together thorough reports and collecting practical feedback can help you identify areas for improvement in your staffing operations. So make sure you're on top of your paperwork as well as the tasks you're handling.
Got it.
And finally, Yujiro. Wait, me too? There aren't any big problems with your performance, but some of the female staff have mentioned that you're a bit too cozy with them. Wait, what? It's great to get along with your coworkers, but be careful not to let it impact the work environment. Yes, sir. So I guess that's everything I wanted to share with you all.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything. I really hope everyone uses this feedback to make an effort to enhance their performance at work.
Thank you, Mr. Sato. We'll definitely work on creating proper instructions for interviewing temp workers and handling documents using your feedback as a guide. That sounds great. All right, well, I'll let you handle it from here.
With Koji here, we don't really have a choice but to go with it. I really liked how easygoing things used to be.
Ugh, this place is gonna feel so serious now.
Honestly, they should just let us do our thing without micromanaging us. A few weeks later. Hey, Saki, your report was really easy to follow and nicely laid out this time. It's clear you've been working hard and putting in a lot of effort.
Really? Thank you so much.
And Yujiro, I'm really impressed with how you've been concentrating on your work since you got that feedback. Your communication skills are making it easier to get along with our temp workers. Very nice work. Thanks a lot, sir. Keep up the good work, both of you.
Yes, sir.
With Koji at the helm, the sales department's atmosphere has definitely improved, but... Yes, hello?
Hey Keiichi, what's happening? With the temp staff for our new shopping center. We're 5 people short. There have been a bunch of unexpected absences from your temp workers.
Whoa, seriously? Oh man, I'm really sorry about this. I'll check with our team and get back to you right away. So we have a bit of an issue. Our client just called about the temp staffing problem. Who was overseeing this case?
That would be me.
I confirm that there were some temp staff who didn't show up. We truly apologize for what happened this time.
I've already arranged for some extra temp workers to head over to our client, so we've got things under control for the time being.
We were meant to send 10 temp workers to our client. How did we end up with so many absences?
Honestly, I thought the conditions our client had wouldn't be such a poor fit for our temp workers. I figured the temps we sent would manage it without any issues.
Was that based on in-depth interviews you had with our temp workers?
Well, I sort of depended on the staffing reports that Rieko put together.
So you never got around to interviewing the temp workers themselves?
No, not really.
May I see that staffing report, Rieko?
Sure, here it is.
Didn't I tell you to be more detailed in these staffing reports? This one is really lacking in clarity, making it hard to understand how our temp workers are performing.
If the staffing report had been put together well, and the details communicated properly, we wouldn't have ended up in this tough situation.
You're right.
This is just what I was worried about when I talked about areas for you two, Ayami and Rieko, to improve the other day. Careless work can lead to small issues that eventually become major mistakes like this. Koji has really helped the department get back on its feet, but everyone needs to step up their individual efforts too.
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry, sir.
Hey, weren't you both getting personal guidance from Mr. Sato? Honestly, Saki and I have been putting in the effort to improve, but it's clear there's a difference in how we see things compared to you two.
A little while later.
So, it looks like Ayami and Rieko ended up quitting the company after all, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they felt our approach didn't really click with them. They had their own pride to think about, which made it all pretty challenging. Hello, this is Keiichi. Wait, the CEO of Doyomeki Corporation wants to speak with me? Sure thing, can you put me through? Hello, it's Keiichi from Tokimeki Staffing Agency.
We definitely made a smart move changing jobs, right, Rieko? For sure, working at Doyomeki Corporation, an event management company, is a bit of a shift from our experience at Tokimeki Staffing Agency. But honestly, it's way less stressful here. Right? I bet even if we stayed at Tokimeki Staffing Agency, we wouldn't have been able to work the way we wanted.
Ayami and Rieko, do you have a minute?
Yeah. What is it? Sure, no problem.
So I reached out to your old job earlier to learn more about your work experience.
What? Why would you do that?
Since it's a bit rare to bring on mid-career folks like you two right now, I just wanted to check if there were any issues. They pointed out a couple of things. Ayami, it seems you had some trouble with building connections and interviewing the temp workers properly. And Rieko, you seem to have a hard time with making detailed reports and preparing your documents. No worries, I'll keep track of those areas you both needed to work on and help you out moving forward. Let's tackle these challenges together, alright?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
And a few weeks later.
Our bosses are super controlling around here. Are they actually gonna try to fix my issues here too? Can't I just have the freedom to do my own thing?
Hey there, Ayami and Rieko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sato? What are you doing here?
We're offering staffing support for the event your company is putting together. You both are managing it, right? We look forward to working together.
Yeah, same here.
But then, on the day of the event, why are we short on temp workers at our event? What's happening?
Honestly, I believed that this amount of temp workers would be enough for the event today.
Did you take a moment to think about the full event timeline before getting Tokimeki's staffing agency to manage the staffing?
Well, that was the idea. And I've got the event proposal right here as well.
Isn't Rieko the one who made that proposal? And you really think this careless proposal will make the event a success?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Toto.
How about we tap into our company's resources and see if we can bring in additional temp workers to the event? Noah, can I count on you for that?
Gotcha. I'll contact our company right away.
I really appreciate it. That's super helpful. I'll pop over to the booths that are a bit understaffed and walk them through what they need to do. At the end of the day, Noah, Mr. Toto, and I had to jump in and handle the mess. Once the event wrapped up, if it wasn't for Keiichi and Noah getting involved, the event would have been total chaos. I think I already went over the key things to keep in mind and the issues you both have that Mr. Sato told me about, right?
Yes, we were aware of that.
I've been watching how you both work at this event. It seems like things are pretty much the same as when you were at our company.
When you get feedback on how you're performing, it's a real chance to grow, you know. But you two...
If you two can't make changes after being pointed out your struggles, I'm not sure you'll grow in your careers. You need to take more control over your work and take more responsibility for what you do.
We're really sorry.
After that, Ayami and Rieko found the awkwardness at Doyomeki Corporation too much to bear, so they decided to quit. Rumor has it that even after finding new jobs, they're having a tough time fitting in anywhere.
I was supposed to be better than this. Why is this happening to me?
And as for me,
Ever since you stepped into the CEO role, Keiichi, our company has been doing way better.
our devoted staff deserves all the credit, but I'm most thankful for you being right here with me. Will you keep supporting me?
Of course. Always.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
You really think you are capable of making my daughter happy?
I heard everything. You actually built a successful company. That's incredible. Listen, what do you say we give us another shot? Daddy's totally on board now.
Huh? I'm already married.
Wait! Just hear me out.
My name's Keiichi Sato. I used to be a janitor. Today was supposed to be a simple meet the parents situation with my fiance's family, but... Let me be crystal clear here. You really think you are capable of making my daughter happy? Just so we're clear, don't expect a penny from me. I would never. That's not why I'm here at all. You do realize who I am, right? I'm the plant manager at Doki Doki Factory. The one that manufactures most of the cars for Tokimeki Motors. You do know that, right? Yeah, of course I know that.
Dad, please. Couldn't you help us out just a little bit?
Absolutely not. Now listen here, Natsuki. You know what? This is actually perfect. Excuse me? Watching you two, this whole dynamic, I can't see a future with you anymore. Natsuki, we're done. I'm out.
What? Hold up. Where is this coming from?
Every single time you take his side. Not once have you stood up for me or for us. I've had it. We're through. Just you wait. I'll build something so incredible you'll both be eating your words. And just like that, I walked out of Natsuki's life. 5 years later. 5 minutes early. Perfect. A call? Who could it be?
Keiichi! Oh my god, I heard everything. You actually built a successful company. That's incredible. Listen, what do you say we give us another shot? Daddy's totally on board now.
Huh? What are you even talking about? I'm already married. Anyway, I've got a meeting with a client. Gotta go.
Wait, just hear me out.
Oh?
Hey, do you have any idea how long I waited for you to make it big? And just so you know, I'm a manager at Doki Doki Factory now. Plus, I'm a plant manager's daughter. Obviously, I've got plenty of guys lining up for me. Did she just say manager? How interesting. So this call is from someone at Doki Doki Factory.
Oh, sorry, I'll hang up right now.
Wait, that voice. No way. Mind if I take this one, Keiichi? Hello there. As you probably guessed, I'm Noah Suzuki, Operations Director at Tokimeki Motors. Just Noah is fine. Actually, there's something I'd like to discuss regarding your factory. Sorry for the short notice, but I'll be stopping by in 2 hours. Can you make time for me? Yes, of course.
About my daughter's call earlier. I apologize for any trouble.
Yeah, that was something else.
Well, you see, she and Keiichi used to be involved. And apparently, those old feelings resurfaced.
Must be nice, thinking you can just barge back into someone's life whenever it suits you.
What?
For the record, Keiichi told me everything about how you treated him back then. Every single detail.
What the?
Just what exactly are you to Keiichi? I didn't come here to talk about personal matters. Let's stick to why I'm really here. Tokimeki Motors has officially signed a contract with Days Core, Keiichi's company.
Contract? Oh, you mean you're asking them to handle the cleaning for the entrance and stuff of your company?
No, it's a full-scale cleaning contract for every single factory and office in our network.
Full-scale cleaning?
Dad, I've actually heard some rumors about Days Core. They don't just clean places, they go all out. Deep cleaning huge factories from top to bottom and creating work environments that make it easier for employees to do their jobs.
Never heard of anything like that.
Word is, every single company they work with sees major revenue increases. It's crazy.
Please, a 5-year-old company having that kind of impact? That's fairy tale stuff.
With all due respect, Mr. Matsunaga, maybe take a good hard look in the mirror before you start throwing stones.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your factory used to be the gold standard. Efficient, precise, impeccable quality control. But lately, late deliveries, cleanliness issues, you're slipping.
We've had staffing issues, frequent staff turnover, and a decreasing quality of workers.
Excuses won't change anything. You've revised your training manual, 5 times now? Has it helped?
No.
Then maybe it's time to look beyond staffing issues. That's why I decided to bring in Days Core. To be honest, your factory is far from clean. Improving the work environment might be exactly what you need.
All right. If you're that convinced, I'll go along with it.
Glad we could come to an understanding.
But let me be clear. Their reputation is just talk until proven otherwise. Any damage or loss of our factory's parts, and you'll need to take another look at this contract.
Noted. Oh, and let's just forget about the past, okay? Oh? Did I say something wrong?
Some cleaning company isn't gonna change anything, but if agreeing shuts her up, whatever. Let her try. 1 month later. Well, looks like everyone's putting in the work. Hi there.
Hey, got a minute?
Kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, whatever. Look, your cleaning crew is everywhere and it's totally disrupting our workflow.
That's just how it has to be. I'll tell them to stay out of the way as much as possible, but there's only so much we can do.
Seriously? Keep this up and I'm taking it straight to Noah.
You know what? Maybe we should. We've put up with this circus long enough. How the hell are we supposed to run a factory like this? Be my guest.
Someone want to explain what the hell is going on here?
We're the ones getting jerked around here.
The contract specifically stated cleaning takes priority. You were supposed to adjust your workflow to minimize interference.
Yeah, but there's gotta be some limits. We've been meticulous about staying out of your team's way. We even ensured the machinery could keep running during our work. During working hours, we modified our cleaning schedule to minimize disruption. Anything that couldn't be done then, we handled after hours.
Days Core has bent over backwards to accommodate you. We reviewed the security footage. There was zero excessive interference with operations.
Well, maybe I jumped the gun a bit.
But that's not even the real issue here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Keiichi's report laid out exactly why your factory's gone downhill. Hold up, you figured all that out in just a month? Care to walk them through it?
Sure, while cleaning, we discovered some serious issues. The factory floor was filthy and dangerously slippery in places. When we investigated further, there were significant lubricant spills throughout the facility, clearly from your manufacturing process.
Oh, please. That's just the staff being sloppy. I'll crack down on them. This goes way beyond sloppiness. The amount of wasted lubricant alone is costing you a fortune. If you managed it properly, you'd see massive savings. Your workers aren't preventing spills. They're just doing quick cleanups after the fact and moving on. And it's not just lubricants. Your oil waste management is just as bad. The inefficiencies are staggering.
There's more. The buildup of dust and debris on your production equipment is alarming, especially the robotics. They're one malfunction away from total failure.
An equipment failure isn't just about money. It's a serious safety risk for your employees. This isn't optional.
I guess since your company deals with machinery inspections a lot, everyone has probably been pretty easygoing and relaxed about things. Point taken. We need to review our entire operation.
It's systemic. Supplies, food, break room items, everything's being mismanaged. I'm not saying you need to penny pinch, but this level of waste is ridiculous.
Damn. So this is what they meant by, they don't just clean places. All right. I get it. We've got a lot of room for improvement, that's for sure.
Glad we're finally on the same page.
But watching Keiichi's approach, I can't help wondering if there's some personal bias at play. Given our history, maybe he's being extra critical.
That's absurd. He's a professional. Personal feelings don't enter into it. Come on, Noah. We're all human. Past relationships affect things, whether we want them to or not. That's why we've got a solution. We want to switch our contract to Zuki Core. Would that work?
We'd prefer working with a company that doesn't have personal history with us, just to ensure complete objectivity.
Unbelievable. You're the ones who can't let go of the past.
Ugh. It's fine by me.
Keiichi?
Though, Zuki Corp, huh? Well, never mind. Actually, Noah, there's something I need to show you.
Huh?
In the end, Doki Doki Factory switched to Zuki Corp for their cleaning services. 1 month later. Looking forward to working together. The pleasure's all ours. I understand you were previously with Days Corp.
Yeah, but let's just say it wasn't a good fit.
I see. Every cleaning service has their own methodology. Different tools, products, techniques. What works for one facility might not work for another. Please don't hesitate to voice any concerns about our approach. That's exactly what we like to hear.
See? Now this is professional. None of that attitude we got from Keiichi. Did either of you actually read through the contract? Of course we did. Well, here's hoping everything goes smoothly.
Excuse me, we're kind of in the middle of something here. Oh, my sincerest apologies. We'll come back once you're finished. We'll focus on another section for now. See that? Now that's what I call consideration for our workflow. This is exactly what we needed.
This is literally perfect. Everything I've been asking for.
2 weeks later.
Sir, we have a situation.
What's wrong?
Our tools keep vanishing, one after another.
Vanishing? What do you mean vanishing?
It's not just basic tools like screwdrivers and wrenches. Even our high-end specialized equipment is gone.
What the? Mr. Harimoto, we need to talk.
Yes? How can I help?
I'm hearing you've been throwing away our equipment. What's going on here? Any items that failed to meet our hygiene standards were disposed of as per protocol.
Hold up. My entire makeup kit's gone too. How could you?
It's all clearly specified in the contract. Wait. This clause here, items deemed unsanitary subject to disposal. Precisely.
This is why I suggested actually reading the contract. We never thought they'd take it this far.
Man, what else did they throw out?
Actually, some machine components too. Oh no! And there goes that machine.
Keiichi warned me about Zuki Core's unique interpretation of professionalism. But this is something else.
We take that as a compliment. We can't keep hemorrhaging equipment like this.
So much for fair treatment from Zuki Corps. Looks like we're going back to Days Corps. No way.
Hold that thought.
Perfect timing. I was just about to call you.
I had a feeling something might go sideways here. And what do you know?
We'll find another company. We don't need your help.
Exactly.
Days Corps has proven themselves reliable. Why are you both so dead set against them? In the end, you're the ones letting emotions cloud your judgment.
By the way, Noah, any updates on that investigation?
Yes, Zuki Corps handled it.
Investigation? From Days Corp's perspective, continuing work here poses certain risks. I'd like to review those findings now, if possible.
The report should be coming through any... here we go. What investigation? What are you talking about? Well, this is unfortunate, Natsuki. What?
During our initial cleaning contract, we discovered some interesting receipts. Evidence of you using company funds for personal expenses, Natsuki.
What?
You did what? How could you?
We had Zuki Corps go through all your company's shredded documents and paperwork. The evidence is conclusive. No! I filed everything properly. I followed the procedures. You attempted to file things. I'll give you that. But your documentation was a disaster. You unfiled receipts everywhere.
Including your mother's shopping sprees, apparently. Even if it wasn't intentional, this level of negligence is unacceptable for someone in management.
Since we can't prove intentional fraud, we won't take legal action. But you'll need to make financial restitution. Get ready for it. Yes, ma'am.
Natsuki, how could you? I've never been so disappointed.
I feel awful about this, Noah. But you, Keiichi, how dare you do this to me?
Huh? What did I do?
With that attitude, your wife is definitely gonna get fed up with you.
What do you think about that, Noah?
Oh, personally, I love how honest, hardworking, and dedicated you are. What?
Wait, are you two? Yep, we're married.
So I never even had a shot.
What the heck was I even doing?
Oh, hold on. I just got another message. What? Seriously?
Let me see. No way.
Should we even?
I mean, Mr. Matsunaga, an affair? Really?
Oh.
Hey!
Well, while going through these shredded documents, they also found some compromising photos of you and your assistant. Quite a collection, actually.
That's impossible. I never took any photos like that.
What the actual hell, Dad?
This has to be some kind of mistake. There's no way.
Hold up. One of the office crew did say she got dumped recently. Don't tell me you were the one.
Natsuki, sweetie, just calm down.
Keep digging, Keiichi. And you know what? We're hiring Days Corps back right now.
Just to be clear, we're a cleaning company, not private investigators.
Come on, Keiichi, please. Damn! I should have fought for us back then.
The truth came out hard and fast. Mr. Matsunaga's affair was confirmed, leading his wife to file for divorce. Between the scandal and his mismanagement of the factory, both Tokimeki Corp and Doki Doki Factory had seen enough. He was stripped of his position as factory manager. These days, he works a back-breaking job just to keep up with alimony payments. As for Natsuki, the financial penalties hit her like a truck. When her husband learned about everything, he filed for divorce and won full custody of their child. With no respect left at work and no family to lean on, she continues to work at the factory, struggling in isolation. Meanwhile, now that Mr. Matsunaga's gone, the factory's cleanliness standards have finally improved. Things are looking great.
Revenue's climbing, growth is strong, everything's back on track. Keep changing lives through your cleaning work, honey.
Count on it, this is just the beginning. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.